I really want to thank Dinara. Marcin, I really want to thank you. I want to thank the Adenauer Foundation. I want to thank all our international guests, because now it is extremely symbolic. To be together with us means to be together with Ukraine. We are so happy that you are here. Last time I wasn't participate on this event 3 years ago, in the year 2021. Come on. Does it really happen? That was like in a different universe, like in a different time. And the world changed so much. Ukraine changed so much. But you are still here. And I want to thank organizers. I want to thank all of you. First of all, it is a symbolic that you are together with Ukraine. You demonstrate the solidarity with Ukraine. And this is the vital for Ukrainian people. Point number two, you want to see definitely not what was our past, but definitely what would be our future. How we should find out together Europe in Ukraine and Ukraine in Europe. And what we can do to facilitate our integration. The most important job we do during my presidential term, undoubtedly. I signed up association agreement, the thing which make Putin completely crazy. We create a visa-free regime. We create the deep and comprehensive free trade agreement. We change the constitution and put in the constitution European and transatlantic integration for all Ukrainian authorities and for all Ukrainian people. I launched my presidential term with a level of support NATO integration, 16%, 1/6. I finished my presidential term with a level of support 75% for NATO integration. We do it together. What we need to do now, I want to have 75% of the support in the United States and in Germany. This is the special message for our German friends and special message to our American friends. We are a very peaceful nation. You cannot find out any nation in the world who wants peace more than we are. At the same time, we demand weapons, because weapons make us closer to the peace. Because the only peace possible for Ukrainian is victory by win. And last events, I don't know who participated in the Kursk region of Russia. Most probably that this is the angel of the light. But definitely they do very right things. They move Putin a little bit closer to capitulation. Capitulation which may take it out from Ukrainian land. At the same time for us, and this is very important, your role, that when we win the war, and I have no doubt that we will win the war, we should win the peace. What does it mean, win the peace? This is the question to Marcin. Win the peace means save democracy, save freedom, save rule of law, save Ukrainian values as a European values. And we need your assistance also in that, not only in money and weapons. That's why we are here. That's why we together develop the strategy of our victory. Strategy of Europe, strategy of NATO. By the way, without NATO, it would be no peace. Without NATO membership of Ukraine in NATO. Why? Because this does mean that all world, NATO, will accept the Putin ultimatum, the Putin blackmail, and start to be afraid of Putin. And with this situation, we should find out one language which Putin understands. My second question, what language Putin understands the best? Putin understands the best language of power. Who is the best diplomat in the world? At the current I cannot hear once again. No, no, no. We should say it together. The best diplomat in the world now is Armed Forces of Ukraine. No doubt. And what we should do? We should make the position of this diplomat stronger. For that, we need to give him weapons, sanction, support and training, NATO membership, and money. 5 things, not more. And this is the peaceful efforts to make the position of the diplomat stronger and to make Putin closer to the positive decision. Because without that, we cannot obtain the sustainable security situation on the continent. We cannot allow anybody for the Ukrainian fatigue, because if you will consider Ukrainian fatigue, tomorrow Putin will knock the door at your nation, undoubtedly. And that's why today I'm really happy with the reaction of the world on the operation in Kursk region. This is the internal position of Ukraine. And if you want that Ukraine withdraw the troops, please withdraw the troops from Ukrainian territory. This is the pushing Putin to the peace. And I really like that. So, at the end of the day, I have no doubt that we will win. And what question we have now in front of us? Like in the Shakespeare, to be or not to be for Ukrainian state, to be or not to be for the Ukrainian nation. Because if Putin will have a success, Ukraine as a free, independent, democratic, sovereign country stop existing. And we return back to the Soviet Union second edition, and we return back to the Ukrainian Soviet Socialist Republic. And this means that the cancer will develop on the whole European continent. That's why I need you here. I'm confident. Ukraine will win, democracy will win, Europe will win. You cannot find out any other European optimistic nation in the world like Ukraine. 91% support European integration of Ukraine. And I think that we achieved a great achievement as a candidate status for Ukraine. Who will do that? Poroshenko? No. Zelensky? No. But who will do that? People of Bucha, people of Mariupol, people of Severodonetsk, Lysychansk, people of Trostianets, people of Izum, and disastrous price Ukraine paid for the opportunity to be European. And I wanted that everybody should understand that that was a reaction of the whole world on the disastrous crimes of the Putin and Russia. Putin should be in prison. And we together here should keep democracy, should keep freedom, should keep Ukraine strong on the European and transatlantic rail. Especially when here in Uzhhorod, we are just a dozen miles from NATO, a dozen miles from European Union, and a dozen miles from our future. Future for Ukrainian membership in European Union, future of Ukrainian membership in NATO.